All right, guys, first thing we're gonna go over is a shuffle weight shift to base. So when we shuffle, we wanna make sure that we push off the inside part of our outside foot, because if I'm going to the right, my left is my outside foot. And so I'm gonna be trying to keep the weight on that inner part of my outside foot. So before we even move, I want us to try to focus on shifting that weight in that athletic base position first, and then going into a shuffle step. So you're just gonna get in a good athletic position, all right? And I'm gonna focus on shifting and then push. So base, shift, push, all right? And so I'm gonna do a couple of reps just to show you what it looks like, okay? Good.
Please forgive me, I'm a product of the slum. I wipe my tears for the ones no longer standing. And I pray to God that one day they understand me. It's searching for the throne. They don't understand everything that we going through.
Here, guys, we're trying to focus on driving that outside foot again and putting as much pressure as we can into the wall. So you're really going to help us make sure that weight's on the inside part of our outside foot. So all I want to do, find the wall. You're going to put your hand at the wall. I'm going to drive that leg up. And I'm going to press as hard as I can into the wall, keeping that pressure on the inside part of my outside foot. So again, for me, I might want to scoot out a little bit further. And you're just going to hold it there for 15 seconds, making sure that heel doesn't come up. Then what you can do is we're going to progress to a lift and load. So you're going to be in that same position, all right? And we're going to be a hold, and then I'm going to go back, load that leg, and then explode up into a lift. Load, lift, load, lift. And again, I want to keep all that pressure on the inside part of my foot. So you do 5 reps each side. We're going to shift to a crossover. We've been doing shuffle, which is again the outside part, and that weight's going to be on the inside part of the outside foot. Now with a crossover, if I'm going to the left, I'm actually going to pull with that left, that inside foot. Okay, but instead of the pressure being on the inside part of my foot, it's actually going to be on the outside part of my inside foot. Okay, so to help us figure out where the weight needs to be on our foot, we're going to do a wall drill again. So I'm going to be here, and I'm going to have that leg there, and I'm going to cross over just like that. And I'm going to try to really put as much force as I can into that inside foot on the outside part of it, right there, holding for 15 seconds. Similarly, just like we did with the wall drill with the shuffle, we're going to then do a loaded lift on this crossover step. So I'm going to be here in this position. I've got my weight driving into the floor, and I'm going to load and lift. Load, lift, just like that. We're going to take what we just did on the wall with that crossover step, and then we're going to do that shift to base just like we did at the beginning with the shuffle, so we can work on that crossover. So if I'm going to the left, we'll shift my weight to that left side, and I'm going to pull on this inside part, okay, of the outside foot. So start at base, shift, and then pull. Start at base, shift, and then pull. Okay, once you do that, we're going to then just go into a step, crossover step. So I'm going to take 5 steps, 5 yards, starting from base, crossover step, and then coming back, crossover step, crossover step.
Tennessee Highway Safety Office.